May 1st, 2011, 1:22 a.m., Abbottabad, Pakistan. A silent helicopter glides above the sleeping city. No lights, no radio chatter, just 23 of America's most elite soldiers, SEAL Team 6, flying toward the most important target of the century. Inside, 3 green lights flash on a panel. 3 indicators for insertion, confirmation, and extraction. If even one of those lights turns red, nobody is coming home. Below them stands a mysterious compound with 18-foot walls and a balcony intentionally hidden from satellites. For years, the CIA believed a ghost lived inside, a ghost the world had been hunting for a decade. Osama bin Laden. Tonight, they planned to end the story. But first, their helicopter began to fall. To understand what happens next, we need to go back, September 11th, 2001. The morning sun hits New York City. People commute, drink coffee, start another day. Then, 2 hijacked planes destroy the Twin Towers. Nearly 3,000 people die. The world watches in shock. Within hours, a single name spreads across global headlines: Osama bin Laden. But after the attack, he vanishes. For years, the CIA calls him the Shadow, a man with no phone, no address, and no trace. Then, in 2007, something cracks the case. Not bin Laden, but a man carrying his messages. A courier named Abu Ahmed al-Kuwaiti. One day, he uses a phone in the wrong city. One ping, one location. The CIA follows him to a strange property in Abbottabad, a fortress-like house with high walls, burned trash only. No internet, no phone lines, heat signatures showing more people inside than the family claimed. And one more detail. On the private top floor, a tall figure walked the balcony every day. They called him the Pacer. Could he be bin Laden? Barack Obama asked for a percentage. Analysts said we're 40 to 60% sure. A coin flip. But after 10 years of hunting, it was their best chance. Barack Obama made the call. Proceed. SEAL Team 6 trains for months inside full-scale replicas of the compound. They memorize every door, every hallway, every blind corner, every staircase. Because if anything goes wrong, they won't have backup. Pakistan cannot know about this operation. If the SEALs are caught, it could spark war between 2 nuclear nations, but they go anyway. At 11 p.m., 2 stealth Black Hawks take off from Afghanistan. They're designed so classified that even the SEALs are warned. If this goes down, destroy everything. They cross into Pakistan low to the ground. Then, something goes wrong. As the first helicopter enters the compound, it suddenly loses lift. The air behaves like water. The rotors catch. The aircraft begins to drop. The pilot makes a split-second decision. Instead of pulling up and flipping, he slams the helicopter sideways into the compound wall. The rotors explode against concrete. Dust fills the air. The SEALs inside hit the ground hard, but the training kicks in. Nobody panics. Nobody hesitates. They climb out and secure the perimeter as the second helicopter lands outside the wall. The mission, designed to be quiet, has already become loud, and the clock is ticking. The team outside detonates a blast to enter through the wall. Inside, guards move toward the noise. One reaches for a weapon. A single shot drops him instantly. The SEALs move room by room, clearing hallways, detaining women and children, identifying locked doors, avoiding possible traps. Then they reach the second floor. Couriers and guards fall quickly. No SEAL is hit. Finally, they climb toward the third floor, where the Pacer lives. At the top of the stairs, a woman appears, bin Laden's wife. She screams and rushes toward the SEAL in front. He pushes her aside. Behind her stands a tall man with a long beard. The SEAL recognizes him instantly. 3 shots, 2 to the chest, 1 above the eye. Osama bin Laden collapses onto the floor. After 10 years of searching, it is over in seconds. The SEAL radios in, Geronimo EKIA. Enemy killed in action. The same sentence that the CIA has waited a decade to hear. They photograph the body, take DNA samples, and measure his height, 6 feet 4 inches, exactly bin Laden's recorded height. Meanwhile, the intelligence team scavenges the house for everything: computers, hard drives, USB sticks, handwritten letters, maps, journals, IDs, medications, even food wrappers. In 20 minutes, they collect the largest intelligence haul from a single target in American history. But now, Pakistani military radar is detecting anomalies. They have minutes before fighter jets scramble, and they still have a downed helicopter full of classified technology. The SEALs rig explosives inside the crashed helicopter. The blast shakes the neighborhood. Lights flick on across Abbottabad. Dogs bark. People peek outside confused. With their presence exposed, the SEALs move to extract. They carry bin Laden's body to the remaining Black Hawk and lift off just as Pakistani jets leave their bases. The helicopter races across Pakistan's borders, flying so low that tree branches hit the landing gear. At 2:53 a.m., they touch down in Afghanistan. The mission is successful. Not a single American was killed. Back in Washington, in a small windowless room, the president and his team watch an encrypted video feed. No audio, just grainy black and white shapes moving across the compound. Then the message comes through. Geronimo, EKIA. Hillary Clinton covers her mouth. Joe Biden exhales slowly. Obama remains still, waiting for confirmation of the extraction. When the SEALs finally land, Obama stands and says, "We got him." Back at the base, DNA tests confirm the match. But there's a new problem. No country will accept the body. Pakistan refuses. Saudi Arabia refuses. Yemen refuses. If buried on land, extremists could turn the grave into a shrine. So the US makes a decision. Bin Laden will be buried at sea on the USS Carl Vinson. The body is washed according to Islamic tradition. Verses are read. A white sheet is wrapped around him. He is placed on a platform, and then the platform tilts. Bin Laden slides into the Arabian Sea. No grave, no location, no shrine. The man the world hunted for a decade disappears beneath the waves. The raid changes everything. Al-Qaeda collapses. Without its leader, command structures fall apart. Leaders argue. Branches rebel. Funding dries up. Pakistan is humiliated. The world asks how bin Laden lived next to their military academy. No answer ever comes. Global terrorism shifts. Al-Qaeda weakens, but ISIS rises in its place. A new chapter of extremism begins. Special forces warfare becomes the norm. Large wars become rare. Precision raids become the future. Just 3 months after the raid, tragedy strikes. August 6, 2011. A helicopter carrying several members of SEAL Team 6 crashes in Afghanistan after being hit by Taliban fire. 38 people die. Many were involved in the same unit that took down bin Laden. For some, it felt like revenge. For others, cruel coincidence. To this day, many families still seek answers. Inside the compound, analysts find a different bin Laden than the world imagined. He homeschooled his children, forbade toys and screens, dyed his beard to look younger, obsessed over American news, wrote letters criticizing younger jihadists, complained that Al-Qaeda was losing control. He lived like a prisoner, walking in circles on a balcony hidden from satellites, never going outside, fearing drones, fearing spies, growing older in silence. His last hours were simple. He prayed, taught his children, wrote in his journal, then went to sleep. He had no idea the helicopters were already coming. Admiral William McRaven, the mastermind of the mission, told the SEALs before they left, "You may not survive this, but if you do, history will never forget what you did tonight." He was right. The raid didn't end terrorism. It didn't erase the pain of 9/11. It didn't bring back the lives lost. But it ended the story that began on that Tuesday morning in 2001, the story of a man who believed he could hide forever. May 1st, 2011, a single helicopter cuts across the night sky. Inside, a group of men who trained for a moment the world would never see coming. They didn't know if they'd return. They didn't know if the intelligence was real. They didn't know if Pakistan would shoot them down. But they went anyway, not for glory, not for revenge, but because 2,977 people never came home on September 11th. Tonight, the world turned a page. The chapter of fear would not vanish, but it finally had an ending. Justice, imperfect as it is, had arrived.